Kicking things off, there's no shortage of great ideas for families to do together around the holidays. And since 1988, the Reindeer Festival at Cougar Mountain Zoo is one of those special traditions. And here to introduce us to one of their reindeer named Dasher is Jared Munzer. Hey there, Jared.
How you doing?
I'm good. Did I get your last name right? Munzer or Munzer?
Munzer, that's right.
Got it,
yep.
Okay. So I wasn't sure if you were Jared and this was Dasher or one of the
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We both hairy.
And Dasher's
It
a
works
she,
out.
right?
Yes, Dasher is a girl. So fun fact about the about Santa's reindeer is most of them are girls. So we can talk about that once we get into some fun facts that you got about the reindeer.
So how has the Reindeer Festival grown over the years?
So over the years, it's grown quite a bit. We've been celebrating it for over 30 years. It started just as a good fundraiser for the zoo years ago, a good way to get people coming to the zoo during the off season. And since then, as the zoo has grown and our reindeer herd has grown, the festival has gotten quite large. There's lots of fun activities to do for the family. Plus, you get to see all the other animals that we have there at the zoo.
And clearly Santa shows up as well.
Oh, Santa is always there. Keeping an eye, making sure we're taking good care of his reindeer.
I suspect you have hot cocoa.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, so what's kind of the protocol? How do you act around a reindeer? Because every animal has rules, right?
Well, you always stay where they can see you. Okay. So because they are a prey animal, their eyes are actually situated on the sides of their heads, so they have
been checking me out
good forward vision, and they can also see behind them fairly well also.
Okay, let's do some 5 reindeer fun facts. Right. Let's talk about the antlers first.
So the antlers are real neat. The reindeer are actually the only species of deer where antlers grow on both the males and the females. So it is solid bone. It's not like a horn, which is made out of keratin.
Right.
So they fall off every year and grow back. Each year they grow a little bit larger. But the girls keep their antlers till about March or April. The boys will actually lose theirs in late December, early January. So that's why I was saying before, Santa's reindeer are usually all girls.
By the way, I was so distracted by Dasher that I forgot to say hello to our, what's our young lady's name?
That's Morgan.
Hi, Morgan. Hi. Thanks for taking care of Dasher here. So number 2, let's talk about the thick coat. Can I touch it?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Back here?
Right here is perfect.
Okay. Away from the antlers a little bit.
So
they're very thick.
They have a very thick winter coat. So during the summertime, their coat is about 8,000 hairs per square inch.
Wow.
And during the winter, it's 18,000 hairs. So
it's like my chest. My chest is a lot.
Well, on a person, I believe it's 2,000 hairs per square inch on their head.
And then let's talk about the nose. There's something special about the nose?
Yep. So
it doesn't light up red.
Hers doesn't.
Right, okay. This is Dasher.
Rudolph's does.
Yeah.
So, but that's only on Christmas Eve. So, but reindeer, they have fur all across their nose. They're the only species of deer where they have that as well. So it actually, when Morgan's doing that, you can see how the fur all bristles around when she grabs those treats there. Very, very cute little nose.
She was doing a great job showing off her nose for TV there. She knows how to play to the cameras. Okay, it's also the only species of deer. You mentioned this earlier about the antlers, right?
Yep. So both the boys and the girls have them. Most species of deer, just the boys have them.
So the hair, we talked about how thick it is. It also has some other qualities to it?
So it's also hollow, and that's really good for insulation during the colder months. It actually helps insulate their body down to negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and it also acts to help keep them floating when they swim. So they're very good swimmers. They actually have real neat hooves that actually will make a paddle when they swim. Helps them go real fast.
They're kind of wide hooves. So she's eating grapes, Morgan? Apples, okay. Well, yeah, I guess they would like apples. Is that their favorite treat?
Apples are their absolute favorite treat. So any kids out there who are looking to bribe the reindeer at all, leave apples out. Don't leave carrots out.
Oh, they don't like carrots that much.
Oh, they'll eat them, but the apples are better.
They're not too discriminating.
Yep.
What do they eat in the wild?
You can go ahead and feed her if you like.
So open hand, is that like a horse? There you go.
So you can feed that furry nose as she's taking them out of your hand.
It's just kind of like a goat, you know?
Real big
goat. Chops it up. What do they eat in the wild?
So in the wild, they would eat moss and lichens that grow. They have a very specialized diet, and that's actually one of the things that they'll use their antlers for. They can use them to help dig around, dig through the snow, and that's also another real good use for that nice hoof that they have.
And where are they native to?
So this is a Siberian reindeer. They would be found in Northern Europe, Northern Asia.
Wow. That'd be interesting. You walk along the road and you see one of these.
You would see more than one.
I think
travel in herds.
I think there are a lot of people who think that reindeers are a mythical creature.
They are very real.
And
so we actually have them at the zoo year round.
That's so cool. What other kinds of things can people do at the festival?
So at the Reindeer Festival, you can go, obviously you can see the reindeer, you can feed them as you go up and walk to Santa's house for a nice picture. You can write a letter to Santa in his post office. You can also see all of the other animals that we have there at the zoo. we do have different activities that are going on all day. So it's a real good time.
I remember one time I got to feed a tiger with
Yep,
you.
yep. And you still have all your fingers too.
Yeah, I do. Totally. There's one tiger right there. That's so cool. And I assume you have hot chocolate?
We do. We have all sorts of
gotta
hot
have that.
beverages, great snacks.
That's fantastic. I remember seeing the reindeer, but oh, yes or no? She just said no. But I didn't remember how good looking they are.
She's a beautiful
Yeah.
girl.
She knows it too. All right, well, thanks, Jared.
Of course. Thank
see you
you for
again.
having us.
Thanks, Madison.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dasher. Good to have you here. All right, the Issaquah Reindeer Festival, it runs through December 30th at Cougar Mountain Zoo. We'll have ticket information and such on New Day's website. All right, when we come back, the gang from KISW's The Men's Room, they have their game faces on. You see the game faces? For a classic New Day game right after this.